All right, y'all, just finished watching the finale for Love Island USA Season 7. And first thing I have to say is thank God this season is over, honey, because it was a mess. The show was a mess. The internet is a mess. Everything has been a complete mess. And I am so glad it's over. I can't believe I'm saying this about what was my favorite show, but no, so glad it's over. If somebody would have told me at the beginning of June that we would have a couple break up during the finale, I'd have been like, you're full of shit. You're full of shit. Ain't no way. Not on Love Island. Not on my show. Not on this Love Island. During the final episode? Okay. I am honestly just glad that Huda and Chris didn't win. Even for that simple fact alone. It'd be different if they were like in a real relationship and like really liked each other, or not even in a relationship. Y'all know what I mean. Like if they were like, if things were going well, it'd be different. But bruh, I'm just glad. I'm glad they didn't win. I'm glad that Amaya and Brian won. I think Amaya especially deserved to win tonight. I would have loved to see Nick and Olandria win, of course. Those are my people. But Amaya deserved it too. This year was weird. It was weird. I mean, once Shelly and Ace left, it was like, what couple really? Because these are all new couples. So, but it seems like Amaya and Brian, they look good together. They're cool together. Amaya had a rough journey. So, I'm glad that she feels really validated because, she is right. Like, bro, don't dim your light for anybody. I think that's the lesson we learn here as far as with Amaya winning Love Island. But I'll tell you what I'm really ready for. I'm ready for them to get off of that island, to get back on their cell phones, because I want to hear everything. I want to hear everything from everybody. I want to hear what they have to say, except for Iris and Pepe. I really don't care about them. I really don't care about what they have to say, but I do. I want to hear from Huda. I want to hear from Chris. I want to hear from Olandria, Nick, Maya, Brian. I don't really care, but I want to hear from them. We need to paint the whole picture because we've been getting pieces here and there all season. We had an overly edited season. Then we had a bunch of Casa people coming out saying a bunch of stuff. And then, it's been a lot of trickling out. So I just can't wait to, get all the pieces to this ridiculous story. Anyway, I'm getting rid of my Peacock subscription. I'm not doing this. I watched the finale. I streamed it because I felt like, I owed it to people who've been supporting me all season. By the way, shout out to y'all for supporting me throughout this whole crazy season. But I'm getting rid of my Peacock subscription as soon as I'm done with this video, low key. Because I'm just sick of corporations. A lot of these corporations. That's why I'm just waiting for Netflix to mess up. And if you know something about Netflix that I probably don't know, then let me know. Because if Netflix is stupid too, I'll get rid of them too. I will not be streaming Beyond the Villa. I did watch the first episode since I still had the subscription today. But just so you know, I will not be streaming anything that's on Peacock. So don't look forward to that. I do want to start watching Love Island UK. I'm going to start it over since I've had such a long break between episodes. I don't know when I'm going to start streaming that, but just keep a lookout. I'll let you guys know, and we can watch that together. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought of the finale. Are you happy with the winners? Are you... doesn't even... If you're happy or not, just let me know. Let me know what you think about the finale.